The things you think in your mind or you see, where you can put it into a real virtual world and make it also accessible for others. Imagination can become more visible.
The ability to evoke emotions into the people's mind.
Being able to be at the past, present, and future all at the same time.
How we now consume technology, it's a very flat experience. Think about audio, video, maybe even smell, emotion, combining all of those things to make the tech seem as if it is as real as real life.
Hi, in this video we'll be able to listen to the guests which we invite to our weekly Mr. Metaverse discussion. What the hell is immersive tech? Immersive tech can be defined in different ways. Simply put, it's AR, VR technology. We now have spatial computing as part of it. We have body costume, different haptics technologies. It's deep rabbit hole. On the surface level, it's AR versus VR, and this is how we will perceive the world in the future. I'll ask a speaker to give a bit more perspective on immersive tech, how you define it, how you explain it in the simple terms to a newcomer.
Immersive tech for me is like being able to be at the past, present, and future all at the same time. I've been trying to do this for a long time. It started with videos, TV, audio, and we've slowly made this progression over time. So where we're at now is augmented reality, where you're blending two worlds. You have virtual reality, where you're in a separate, different world, and then you have extended reality, which is an extension onto your real world. Those are like the new versions of immersive tech. That's basically the progression as to where we're at. I define immersive tech as storytelling, content delivery, any technology that can provide those features is immersive.
Yeah, I second that. I think immersive tech is sort of a container subject. It has to do with the sensory inputs that we have. Think about how we now consume technology. It's all through flat screen mostly, and then we use input with our fingers, a little bit with our voice, but it's a very flat experience. And where I think immersive tech is focused on is enhancing these sensory experiences. Think about audio, video, maybe even smell, sight, location, presence, emotion, combining all of those things to make the tech seem as if it is as real as real life. That's sort of how I would define immersive tech.
And what about you, Constantino?
More or less what Timothy and Titus said. The immersive is about how you can penetrate the world of the people, how to can blend in the mind of the people, the ability to evoke emotions in his mind. That means that it will be 360 and it's a blending technology. It's not only one technology that comes out, we are here, we have only the audio, but you have to have a 360 way that you go into the user with a goal to create emotions that makes him or her or anyone to have an amazing experience on what they do.
Imagine everything that you see in this world now, you can see in different ways by wearing something on your head. I would not go deep into all these AR, VR, this and that, XR technology stuff. I would just say immersive tech improves or gives you a different world. Every person has its own imagination. Now, imagine that your imagination can become more visible actively. The things you think in your mind or you see, all the videos and graphs, whatever, you can put it into a real virtual world and make it also accessible for others. One thing I'm interested in the future is I recently read something about people being able to replicate their dreams. Now imagine you take those data that you get in the dreams, put it into virtual reality world and replicate that with that data, and people can join you and say, hey, look, this was my dream and it was crazy, and you explain that, it gets such a different feeling. This is how I would explain it in easy terms.
I like so much what Farouk says because it starts with keyword that should see the metaverse and everything that is coming. Imagination is the key on everything. We are entering in a world that we need to evolve to trigger our imagination and to think differently beyond of what we have today.
I love that we are here, all the speakers and myself, and we understand what we're speaking about, understand the topic in depth, that we can explain in different ways and still be right, because there's so many things about it. The best explanation I heard so far for myself, I use right now when I explain to people when they ask me, especially for people who don't understand anything about immersive technology, is let's imagine internet and the way we consume information on the internet right now is something like we're inside the house and we look outside on the outside world through the window. Like we cannot leave the house, we're stuck there, and we look outside on this infinite world through the window of our computer, laptop, or phone. We only look through the window, we cannot smell it, we cannot touch it, we cannot feel it. It's really limited. Yeah, we have infinite amount of windows, we can scroll through it, but it's still limited. And immersive tech allows you to put the glasses, VR or AR, and enhance this world and allow you to experience it. So it allows you to just walk outside and enhance it. VR allows you to open the door and completely immerse yourself in this new world. And also, if you add haptics technologies, you can also touch it, you can smell it. It's a completely different experience. I was lucky enough to have my first VR experiences with haptic technology, so the full body costume, and that's why I fall in love with VR. From now, 3-5 years, maybe 10 years, depending how technology will go, it will be completely on different level. Let's play a small game, try to explain it differently from the speakers who explained it before you. Farouk, how would you explain what is AR and VR?
In simple terms, terms, AR can be put on any device that is connected to the internet. When you open the camera, you see the augmented reality stuff. Pokemon Go exactly on AR, and everyone is familiar with that. VR is a complete digital experience, similar to what I explained with the imagination. Wear glasses, Vision Pro, MetaQuest, and other type of physical gadgets, and you dive into fully digital world. You can go left and right, move around, and you see that. That would be in simple terms.
AR has to do with the physical world, which means that it comes to the physical reality and present in a way some elements that create the physical world. The AR can be the extended reality of what you have right now. And on VR, it's completely different because you put yourself in a different world, in a completely new environment. Even if you are sitting on the couch, but you detach yourself mindlessly and visually with your environment, and you travel into a new world that VR gives you the opportunity to do.
What about you, Titus? How would you define it?
A lot has been said. What I understand is augmentation means just multiplying, so making something bigger than it already is, meaning you've got the actual world and there's just an overlay of a sort of a virtual world on top of the existing world. So think about the Apple glasses, for instance. Virtual reality means it's just an alternative reality in a whole, having everything completely not related to reality.
Thanks for sharing, and it was hard to not repeat anyway. Tim, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I got this. This is how
Okay.
simple I'm going to make this.
Cool.
When you think of AR, think of Snapchat. Snapchat filters is augmented reality. You're putting filters over something that's real to create a mixed reality image between a digital world and a real world. Snapchat AR is the most popular augmented reality in the market. When you think of virtual reality, Aladdin's theme song, "Oh, New World." There you have it.
That's a good one. Thank you to watching to the end. If you like more exclusive content or you'd like to learn through the text, consider subscribing to our newsletter. Links in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and probably you might like this video.